The New York Yankees are undefeated, but they have twice as many home runs per game than the next best team, and everyone is curious why.
They're the Bronx Bombers.
Yeah, they are.
And the reason is their new bat, the Torpedo bat, which represents a force changing the game.
Yetis, as we mentioned, Jack and I are in Chicago right now. We can see actually a few stadiums from here, right?
I see Soldier Field from my 30th floor hotel room.
But we're also right near the White Sox Stadium, and perfect timing because the baseball season just began.
I watched the Yankees game on Saturday. They hit 9 home runs, which is the most in franchise history.
Okay, we repeat, Yetis. Already, just 3 games into the season, the New York Yankees have set a record, beating the Brewers 20-9.
The record was 9 home runs in a single game. That's the most in Yankees history.
We're talking the team of Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle, Joe DiMaggio. They have literally never hit so many home runs as they did this past weekend.
Aaron Judge hit 3 dingers, and he and 2 other Yankees actually hit 3 straight home runs on 3 straight pitches from the same pitcher.
It was so beautiful, Yogi Berra would have written a poem about it, Jack.
The Yankees win!
But the real star of the game wasn't any of those New York Yankees.
No.
It was the new New York Yankees bat.
Behold, the Torpedo bat.
This thing looks like a bowling pin married a wine bottle.
Yeah, and what is the exact science behind this new Torpedo bat?
This new wooden bat shifted the mass of the wood a little towards the handle. They basically pulled the sweet spot closer to the handle because, according to the data, that's where the Yankees were making contact with the bat most of the time.
Now, the result is a bat that does look like a torpedo, so I gotta ask Jack, is this new Torpedo bat street legal?
We checked the rules.
Yeah, we did.
The MLB Rule 3.02. A baseball bat must be solid and made of one piece of wood. The maximum diameter is 2.61 inches, and the maximum length is 42 inches. So yes, it's legal.
We're not lawyers, but we're clearing this bat, and so is Major League Baseball. But that was not the fascinating part of the story for us.
The fascinating part is that there's a team behind the team when it comes to the Yankees.
An AI data and analytics team that was behind this Torpedo bat.
Get this. The average Major League Baseball team has a 20-person analytics team.
Yeah.
According to the Huddle Up newsletter.
Okay, the New York Mets, you know how many they have, Jack?
35.
Yeah, Steve Cohen's just spending a whole lot of money on those data crunchers.
Now, the Yankees' head scientist is a guy named Lenny Lienhardt.
And his resume sounds like a scientific Mad Libs.
Lenny recently left the Yankees, but he's responsible for this bat.
Oh, totally.
He has a PhD from MIT. He has a Nobel Prize, and he previously worked for NASA.
Those are all on the science bingo card right there. You win the game. You win the game, Lenny.
And under Lenny's leadership, this data and science team for the Yankees has simply taken the data even further.
Because the Yankees are measuring exit velocity of pitches, the launch angles of bats, and 20 other metrics to predict what's going to happen on each pitch.
Including where the ball actually hits the bat, which led to their genius move of nudging the sweet spot.
Now, Jack, when we were kids, I mean, the stats we were tracking were like home runs, doubles, triples, and homers. Like, that's it? Like, we had 3 or 4 things?
With today's technology, baseball teams are measuring hundreds of additional statistics.
And they don't just measure, they have now data optimized the game of baseball.
Get this, the whole defense will shift their alignment based on the pitch that the pitcher is about to throw.
They will literally move like the left fielder 5 feet over to the right if the Yankees pitcher is doing a curveball instead of a fastball.
So to sum it all up, the Yankees have a new home run hitting bat. They have 5 home runs per game, which is twice as many as the number 2 Dodgers have.
But Yetis, Jack and I were tracking this story, and that viral Torpedo bat, it actually brings up a bigger question.
You know how we have artificial general intelligence, which is when AI is even smarter than human beings?
Yeah, Jack and I mean.
What if we have artificial general baseball, where the models are smarter than us?
What if AI solves sports? So, Jack, what's the takeaway for our buddies playing baseball?
Okay, Bob Uecker. The beautiful game is becoming the optimized game.
Yetis, Brazilian soccer great Pele famously called soccer the beautiful game.
Fans of every sport probably fell in love with their game because they found it beautiful in some way.
But what happens when the play on the field gets dictated by AI algorithms and data science?
Earlier this year, we did a story just like that.
We did.
On the NBA. How basketball has a three-pointer problem.
Yeah, Jack, why don't you remind the Yetis about that specific story?
Scientifically speaking, shooting threes makes you more likely to win the game. But shooting so many threes is making the game more boring, and it's resulting in fans not tuning in.
Well, similarly, every baseball team is probably about to buy these New York Yankee Torpedo bats.
This is probably going to be the season with the most home runs ever.
And the result? Well, a game with more home runs is fun until each home run has less value and therefore is less fun.
It was really exciting seeing Judge hit 60 home runs the other year, but now he's going to hit 80? Like, that's kind of messing with the fans.
Now, one solution we've proposed before is the league step in. They fix this market failure and create rules to stop the science.
Because the alternative is every team following the same algorithmically optimized formula. The game is going to lose its art.
In a way, imperfection of the game may have been the perfection of the game.
Because the beautiful game is becoming the optimized game.